ESPN anchor Jemele Hill is suspended for 2 weeks after violating the network's social media guidelines 2 separate times. Hill's most recent offense was tweeting about the NFL boycott. This came after Hill caused controversy last month when she called President Donald Trump a white supremacist on her Twitter. Hill's suspension brings up the issue of how political social media posts can impact employment. Reporter Jane Snyder looked into what students here should know before posting about politics online.
UGA student Matthew Delgado is hoping to go to graduate school to study the sociology of gender. Delgado says the field he's entering is in itself political, but he still shies away from sharing political beliefs online.
I feel like it's a stigmatized thing for our generation. People look and perceive people differently once they get political and once they know that you take a strong stance one way or the other.
While Delgado abstains from political commentary online, this is not the case for many people on the internet. The Pew Research Center says roughly 1/3 of social media users post or comment about politics and government. Employers like Richie Knight pay attention to this kind of stuff. Knight said over the phone that he searches for all social media accounts during the hiring process.
I don't ever discriminate based on someone's political preference. However, it seems like they are a bit aggressive on one side or the other. That could potentially be a problem with me bringing them on and then building relationships with clients who may look differently.
The UGA Career Center is not allowed to tell students what they can or cannot post, but they warn students that just because an account is private, it doesn't mean a future employer can't find it.
Just think about, what you want to put out there and just know that it is possible that they can see. Facebook, for example, can change their privacy settings often, so just make sure you're constantly checking.
Overall, the Career Center says it really depends on your field. Journalists such as ESPN anchor Jemele Hill are held to higher standards to avoid the appearance of bias. But a company with a political agenda may appreciate you posting about politics if your opinions align. Jane Snyder, Grady Newsource.
The UGA Career Center says it is not allowed to tell students what or what not to post, but they can work with students on social media concerns on an individual basis.